All right, this is a god tier opening hand with the Unicorn and the Red Rose. This is what we call full combo. I'm getting the Theosis as a backup play with the Ogre, but honestly, not going to use that during the beginning play. Getting out a Baronne De Fleur here, very nice play, as well as we're going to special summon Roxrose, which Roxrose is going to get me another Red Rose. Kashtira Birth was already in hand. We're going to use that to get the Kashtira Unicorn back. And we're going to bring out our boy Rudy Rose, the ace monster of the deck here. 2 level 10 Synchros with some pretty nice negates. I'm going to set the Basal Rose to try to bait out some kind of play for him to do it. Honestly, the Baron negate looked appetizing for me. I kind of pulled the trigger and stopped the Nebula Dragon. Didn't really feel like dealing with an OTK. But it looks like our opponent is on Photon Jumper Galaxy, so I'm in for a rough time if he can get the full Galaxy combo out. With the little interruption I have, actually, he goes into the Soul Flare Dragon, so this is a little bit different than what I'm used to. Maybe he wants to get that Galaxy Somewhere effect, and he's getting the Photon Jumper now. And what is he seizing into? It depends. Galaxy Photon Dragon. This is just unorthodox way of using Galaxy in my opinion, but let's see what our opponent can do. There's the Galaxy Soldier. He's going to pitch the White Stone to get a Blue Eyes into hand, as well as turn that guy into either a level 4 or level 8. I honestly don't know what's in his hand and what's he planning to do. Galaxy Brave, I see. Interesting, so he must have a level 4 Galaxy in hand. Or Photon. Oh, Photon Jumper. There we go. There's Galaxy Brave. We're gonna see Star Liege gonna be able to special summon a Photon monster from hand. He has the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. He's gonna also take away our Shangri-La. In the process, he's gonna take out our Baron, and that's gonna be the end of our turn here. Honestly, he outed our Baron, which is unfortunate, but with the Unicorn in rotation, we're chilling here. We're gonna get another Birth, and we're gonna go for our Exceeds package this time, bringing out the Kashtira Fenrir. We're gonna get a Riseheart. We have the Ogre. A Riseheart's gonna banish the other Fenrir. We're gonna take away 3 cards from his hand. We're gonna get a Riseheart into rotation. We still have our normal. He has the Photon Jumper. I did see that, but honestly, I'm really just trying to out Galaxy 100 so he doesn't take away any more of my cards. And I'm also going to use Basal Roshoot just to get another card into rotation, as well as get another Riseheart token. So we can still get another 10 out, so I'm not complaining, because we haven't used our normal just yet. But we're going to decide to save it. Unless did I use my normal? I don't think so. But we'll see. We'll see. Monster Reborn. That's pretty tough. Using the Monster Reborn to get our Baronne De Fleur, giving him a negate, isn't the funnest. But we're going to wall up a little bit with the Basal Rose and our level 3 tuners on the field. We're going to use that effect to protect our Riseheart, as well as get some Birth rotations. Honestly, we are chilling right now. He's going to choose to negate it, but I'm going to use the Rudy Rose to protect it. And we're also going to get another card out with the Riseheart. So I feel like we played this interaction pretty nice. Getting a Roxrose Dragon in the process here as well. Rudy Rose is going to be added as an material. Kashtira Fenrir as well. He's going to target 1 destroy. He's also going to detach and get a Galaxy Soldier to hand. Photon Jumper is also going to be able to add that Galaxy Expedition. Now, if he was a smart player, he could just instantly summon an Afterglow and go for an OTK. But it doesn't look like that's what he wants to do for some reason. He gets the Afterglow to hand, but it's not going to do good. Depending on your materials. Galaxy has Cypher Dragons on the field. He's going to detach 1, take my Black Rose, make it his. He's going to upgrade his Cypher Dragon into the Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Another card's going to get destroyed. He's going to choose my field spell. And he's going to upgrade once more into Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon. Now, he can't attack me this turn, so I am chilling. And with him leaving me one tuner on the field, I'm extremely fine. Battle phase is skipped. This is all we need. This is full combo on field. Kashtira Birth is going to give us the Kashtira Ogre. We're going to go into a 10 with the Riseheart banishing a bunch of cards. I see Swordsoul Chenyling as a good option here, lowering all of his monsters' attacks and also getting Ogre into a preparation. I see a lethal line of 3,723 is exact lethal we'd take out our opponent with the crackback. Now, showing the full power of Synchros there and the Xyz, the mashup of this deck, this was the perfect clip. Our opponent is going first here, Kashtira Fenrir. And Unicorn is on field. Looks like our opponent is playing Swordsoul. Going for the Chenyling play. Honestly, I'm hoping that my Imperm is just the right amount of interruption here at the right time. And it is. But our opponent's also going to get an Iris Swordsoul, which is not a very playable card in Swordsoul, but this guy's on it. It does out special summon monsters from the extra deck. We're going to try our best to do something with this, though. Our opponent's going to negate the Unicorn, but we have the triple tactic thrust, so I'm not really worried. We're going to get the Kashtiratheosis just to get some kind of play on the field. And we're going to use that with the Fenrir to get a Tearlament Kashtira into rotation. We're going to banish the Theosis. We're going to use the top three. We're going to go right away into Big Eye here, forcing the Iris Swordsoul and also taking out our opponent's monster. And we're going to set one and pass here. I kind of use the Xyz material as bait. Our opponent has the Feather Duster for our crossout. Honestly, crossout wasn't doing us any good. This is going to bait out our other negate. Or not a gate, are going to bait out our, what's it called? Our Kashtira Fenrir play. He's going to get his Vishuddha card on field. He's going to go to battle, take out our Fenrir. Interesting. Not really worried, but Kashtira Birth really solves the problem. Kashtira Fenrir, gonna bring out the Ogre. We're gonna use Kashtira Birth, normal the Ogre. We're gonna also special summon the Unicorn. We're gonna use Unicorn to get another Birth just in case anything happens. We're gonna use it to also get a preparation. Set it. We're gonna go right to battle, take out our opponent's cards. And we're going to just do as much as we possibly can with this turn. Take out what he's going to draw. Fenrir is going to take out the Vishuddha. And we're going to take out the token and deal 2,500 while we're at it, taking out his other Chenyling. End phase there with 3 Kashtira monsters with a bunch of effects on field, as well as Kashtira Birth and Preparation. Our opponent has this guy, but this is just going to trigger Fenrir effect. So I'm not really worried. Triggering Fenrir effect, we're also going to take something out of his extra deck, and we're also going to take some cards out he's going to draw. Just a bunch of interaction with these level 7 dudes. I choose to take out the Yomi just so he doesn't have any more. Or Moe. I said that. I said Yemo. Or what? I don't know what I said. Vishuddha's coming out. There's 11. He doesn't play the Psychic and Punisher, I guess. And he chooses to surrender the hair. Alright, this is an interesting opening hand to kind of show you why we're playing Riseheart, because it has multiple function in the deck. Looks like we're playing against a Traptrix player going first. I'm going to negate the Mantis. I don't want to get him a trap card for free, pretty much. He's going to go into Sarah, set 2 and pass. Honestly, it's a playable interruption. better than what it could have been. There's a Riseheart. We're going to banish a Unicorn because we do have that Kashtira Birth. But also, you can use the Riseheart effect as long as you don't use the special. So, using that, we're going to go Baronne De Fleur here. We're going to special using that. We're also going to use Maxx C here, just to pretty much get the best amount of interaction with possible with this deck. He's going to special one. We're getting a second Birth. We're going to get the Roxrose and get the Basal Rose Shoot. I think I already used the Basal Rose Shoot, but I'm getting a second one. He's going to special. He's going to use our Baron Negate. It happens. Not really worried because I do have the Birth, so we can get another guy out. But I kind of see a cool line. And I feel like using it. Birth. There's a Riseheart. We go into the 7 here. We're going to go into the OG Roxrose Dragon. We're going to wipe the board. I feel like that was the best case of round for our interaction, because also Mantis is going to bring back that banished card on our Unicorn. So honestly, he lost a lot more from that turn than we did. He has that. I'm going to Valor that. My goal is to not let him have trap cards. Now I also see the line. Unicorn is being activated right now. I see that he has 2 level 4s. I do not want to deal with their Traptrix monster that pretty much has trap effects anytime he needs them. So I negate that, but I still get the Unicorn play to take a card out of his extra. I'm just hoping he's not playing 2 of them. Take it out. He's only playing 1. And we're also going to get a Roxrose for our next turn. Our opponent's still going to go to the level 4 strat. He chooses to go into Babushka, wall up, thinking my deck can't play through it. But this is why I play a little interaction. White Rose comes out special, and we're going to go into a 3 here. The Nightmare Unicorn is here exactly for cards like Babushka, Abyss Dweller, and we send it to the grave. Kashtira Birth. Kashtira Birth's going to bring out the Unicorn, and this is where we get to show off the Xyz part of the deck with the Theosis. Theosis is going to bring out Fenrir. Fenrir is going to bring out probably Tearlament Kashtira, but he knows it was the beginning of the end and surrenders there. Going first with a very interesting hand. We're going to use the Tearlament Kashtira field spell to get the Fenrir into rotation. Honestly, you always go for Unicorn because the Unicorn Birth with the level 3 Synchros is the way to go every single time. We get the Baronne De Fleur first. We're going to get the second one with the Red Rose. Roxrose is going to also bring that Basal Rose Shoot for next turn. As well as Unicorn comes out. We're going to get another level 10 here. Getting the Rudy Rose, our ace monster of the deck, with 3,200 attack points, upgraded to 34 with our handy dandy field spell. Set the Rose Shoot. Our opponent is playing Pot Prosperity. He only searches for 3, so I let it go through. Looks like he's playing Morphtronics, and he's also playing a Therion engine. Not really worried about Therion. Also, this Morphtronic cards, I've never really seen what they can do full power, so I'm gonna constantly just let this go through until I really don't see a reason not to. Basically, he's gonna go into a Link 1 here. He goes into the Link Karibo, and he special summons his Therion King with the Gadget Gamer. Danger Nessie. He pitches the Karibo, ends his turn there. Not really a hard board to break, honestly. I'm not really worried at all. Kashtira Birth's going to bring out the Unicorn. Unicorn's going to bring out whatever I want. Our opponent chooses to surrender before any interaction because he knows my board was superior. Alright, a turn 1 hand here. Honestly, not the best hand, but we're going to make do with it. Another one of these hands that are full Kashtira and nothing else, but hey, we're gonna make do with what we got. Getting the Kashtira Fenrir, getting the Riseheart to get the Riseheart. And we're going to be going into Shang here. Honestly, for a 1-card combo with Unicorn, this is still a pretty decent move here. We're going to take out one zone and summon the Riseheart. Only thing unfortunate now is now our Maxx C and a Veiler are offline. But with the Ash Blossom, as well as we're about to get a Fenrir, our opponent has the Ash. But honestly, him pitching the Ash is pretty terrific for us, because that's going to get us some Kashtira Riseheart material here. Our opponent is on Swordsoul. Getting that token, we're going to be able to get a material here, and he's going to be able to special summon another card. Getting us 3 materials. I'm instantly going to pop the level 6, and I'm also going to attach and then take another zone here. Pretty much stopping our opponent from getting that level 10 synchro play. I knew what he was up to. This is terrific for us. Pot of Desires triggers Shangri-La, so we're going to be able to take away his last monster zone with some Kashtira control here. And we're going to get that another card. We're going to take a zone, and that's going to force our opponent with 2 cards in hand to just end his turn and surrender. Alright guys, so this is the deck I built for you guys today using Kashtira engine with the Red Rose archetype. Honestly, this deck was really fun to play, and I do enjoy it. Recently, hasn't got any new support or anything, but it is one of those OG archetypes that I feel like didn't get enough love with the Red Rose itself. You really need to play it with some kind of strong level 7 engine. Example, Tenyi used to be the most playable engine before Kashtira, obviously, but you're playing 11 Red Rose cards and you're playing 15 Kashtira cards in the main deck, so it's pretty close, even though Kashtira is the stronger power type for the deck, but it adds up and it's a really fun deck to play. Extra, you're playing a lot of Synchros and you're playing a very small Xyz engine, just in case your synchro engine isn't available to you. I do recommend this deck to any newer player, because it's not, if you're trying to play with Kashtira before it gets limited, you do have access to that Riseheart, but also these synchro plays are kind of really nice. Now you're looking at the extract, you're playing some interesting level 10s in Chenyling and Leo, Keeper of the Secret Tree. I just thought they were interesting because Bestial Dispowder requires dragons, so he was locked out, and Chaos Angel requires darks. So Dispowder, Dispowder, where's he at? Gotta look up another word. Great. Dispowder requires dragons, so it's not very playable, unfortunately, with some more of the level 10 generic 10s. But the deck is still fun nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys leave comments down below and any decks you do want me to play. This deck was brought up by a viewer or somebody in the comments, and I decided to bring it back for another run through. Haven't played it in a minute. So thank you to the comment, and I hope you guys enjoy the next one. Peace.